What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 2 of the Lies of P demo. So in the previous stream we defeated the parade master and we entered the hotel by lying to the security or the defense system that is it pretty much excludes all puppets. So we did lie and we felt a change in our gears, possibly because we're becoming more human as we resort to lying and things of the nature. We also met Sophia, who is now our firekeeper. I'm sorry, puppet master. No, I'm just kidding. She is the means with which we can level up. We can also use the stargazer to teleport between different bonfires. Stargazers. I'm just kidding. Okay, it's getting old. But anyway, so let's go ahead and explore the rest of the hotel, and then we can see if we can find Geppetto on Elysian Street, I believe, is where he's located. So I believe that's probably the front door. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. And then we can go ahead and head this way, see what all they have. Somebody's in a chair, a wheelchair over there. Let's go see what they're doing. See what they're up to.
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. I am Antonia, and this is my hotel. Welcome. Oh, I knew from the moment we met that you're Geppetto's puppet. He might have a few loose screws, but Geppetto's skills are undiminished. It's a shame. He took off for Elysian Boulevard, and he never came back. If it doesn't turn up soon, we'll have to make a new coffin. Oh, I forgot. I was keeping this for him. It comes with a long story, but I think it's better off with you. Please find that old man, and do take care of yourself out there.
Oh wow, so we got someone's memory. And we got a new gesture as well. So we met Antonia. She seems to be the hotel owner.
You have no idea so many secrets are buried in crowd. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious about?
Let's see what we can find out from her. About lying, yes, please.
I see you're here. That means you can lie. Your lives are a rare ability. You're able to choose your own path, unbound by anything. People on the outside are still afraid of puppets. Lie to protect yourself and find your path.
Interesting. She didn't quite, exploit the nature of lying and what it actually does, aside from allowing P or Pinocchio to find his own identity. But let's figure out more about Geppetto.
I'm an old friend of Geppetto's. His son is like family to me. Make yourself at home. You're always welcome here at the hotel. If you have any questions, ask my butler, Polendina.
Polendina is likely the one at the, the clerk's desk. Oops. Let's see what we got. We found a few items here, so let's check our bag, and let's see what all we found here. Ooh, instead of the standard white shirt, now we have someone's memory. The uniform of a sophisticated and dignified boarding school. These clothes, have been worn before. The uniform of a boarding school famous in Crot. The initial M is engraved on elegant brooch. Aha! Now we look like a student. Looks like the... Well, no, the pants are different. Yeah, everything's a little different. Okay, well, I like it. It's darker. I do like the original. It reminds me a lot of the Prisoner's starting outfit. Kind of like that nice, ruffled, loose shirt, even though the Prisoner was, of course, wearing very bad quality, but still. One can dream. We also got a gesture. Let's see what that gesture is all about. Show off clothes. Perform the show off clothes gesture. It is instinctive of life to want to show off beauty. To some, even simple gifts are sufficiently beautiful. Interesting. Alright. Looks like we can't really do any combat in here. This is a safe zone, it seems. Polendina is again the person we'll need to interact with at some point. Let's see what this is. Venini's Krat Landmark Guide 1. Volume 1. This month's attractions, Hotel Krat. Hotel Krat is one of the city's creepiest and most mysterious buildings. According to lore, Hotel Krat is an isolated castle built by an aristocrat devoted to a form of occultism after receiving a revelation from a radiant tree, Erdtree. At one point, it was used as a mental institution, and some patients said they saw hallucinations. However, no records remain as they were all destroyed in a large fire. So this hotel is more like a castle and also home to occultists who apparently received some form of revelation from a radiant tree. We know that in the past it was used by patients as a mental institution, so that's very interesting. But of course it's all shrouded in mystery. It continues to say, above all, being so far underground just compounds the rumors. Some even said that it is connected to an unknown hell. But now the rumors have served to embellish the charm of Hotel Krat, which has been renovated in the latest style. As the recent rumors of the grand exhibition Ghost Hotel spread, more customers are actually looking to stay at the hotel. Next is a comment from the hotel owner, Miss Antonia. A ghost hotel? I've heard that more times than I can remember, but fortunately our hotel guests are brave like lions. It's not a problem at all. Rating 4 out of 5, creepy and mystical, best resort in Krat. Reporter Medoro. This guide was made with the support of Venini Company, a friend of the city. That's interesting. So it's very possible that this hub will end up transforming and changing as we maybe glean more information and find out the truth about what's really going on. And perhaps there's a passageway to, an underground chamber that allows us to find out more about what's really going on, the inner workings of the city. This should just be the books to the right, and yeah. Polendina. Oh no, that's Antonia. This should be Polendina, right? Maybe?
Welcome to Hotel Krat.
Hi.
My name is Polendina, butler to Lady Antonia.
Okay.
Please let me know how I may be of service. At Hotel Krat, comfort and calm walk hand in hand.
Now, they do talk a little slow for my liking, but it's fine.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
The pauses in between lines is a bit slow, but that's fine. Alright, so we can maybe purchase some items here. We've got Fable Catalyst, which we know help expedite the Fable charges. We've got Legion Magazine. A polymer filling that activates a Legion Arm specific ability. It can be implanted in Legion Arm to rapidly charge Legion. The polymer bullets that are used in Legion Arms were developed in collaboration with Venini Works. These bullets undergo a chemical reaction inside the Legion Arm and turn into different substances like fire, electricity, or acid. And then a sawtooth wheel. Okay. Let's talk about the Grand Covenant.
The Grand Covenant is a set of absolute commands imprinted on puppets when they are made. First law. All puppets must obey their creator's commands. Second law. A puppet may not harm humans. Third law. A puppet protects and serves humans and the city of Krat. Fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. I've told you about the laws engraved upon every puppet. Do you require anything else?
That's pretty cool. It reminds me very closely of like iRobot or any kind of AI or robotics type sci-fi movie where there's laws that are in place that essentially prohibit, free-thinking robots from harming humans, but also from disobeying commands. So it's pretty interesting. Oh wait, I pressed X. Toke. Oh, okay, that was it. Purchase, sell time. Well, fine. Very well then, very well. You know, I think that the ergo that we had here, we could actually use. We can go ahead and do some leveling. Obviously, this is the demo, so I'm going to go crazy with it. Boom! We have a whole animation for that. 5,000. So now let's go ahead and level up. Okay. We'll go ahead and level up as much as we can. We'll do quite a bit of technique here. I say we go for straight damage. I'm fine with that. I don't believe you can use it for anything else, so I'm not really concerned about it. And again, this is the demo. We're having some fun. We're gonna be a little, more explorative and more inquisitive and test things out. Nothing over there. Nope. Wait, what is that actually? Is that a painting? Illusory wall, you say? I can't even attack, so it's impossible for me to try and test the durability of the wall. We'll come back around this way. Doesn't seem like there's much of anything. I don't think I'm going to be able to explore much. It's locked tight. What does it say exactly? No, knock on the door, huh? Okay. No one's answering. Here's just a better view of Polendina and Sophia. Ooh. A way down, but I can only imagine. I'll take some fall damage. What does this button do? Okay, a lot of these doors are locked tight, preventing us access from pretty much anywhere else. This is probably... Ooh, this is probably the way out. Okay.
Master Geppetto, right? Come this way. I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see you in person, wow.
Eugenie, where'd you come from?
You should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
Nice. We'll see what we got. Probably an arm? Maybe a Legion arm upgrade? I know the one we have is currently pretty bad. Nice. That actually is what we got. That's exciting. Seems to have some sort of grappling hook, too. Puppet string. Legion arm. Legion arm is special equipment that is equipped on the left arm. Each Legion arm has its own combat ability. Legion arm can be modified into all sorts of forms. Modifications can be made using the Vanini craft machine. Oh. So you can modify them. They allow for lots of different, looks like customization. Well, that's exciting. Let's talk to Eugenie.
The sound of it alone. That craftsmanship comes only from the hands of Geppetto. You must be something else. A custom arm from Geppetto himself is quite an accessory. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugenie from the Workshop Union. I know my way around weapons of all kinds. I'm sure Master Geppetto would agree. If any of your weapons need work, bring them to me. I know my way around a weapon.
Let's see. You can upgrade weapons. We do have the Moonstone, right? Nice. I don't have any more Moonstone, so I'm kind of capped out there. Alter the handle. You can bring Eugenie cranks to alter weapon handles. Okay, we need cranks. Each handle's property upgrades based on your character's basic stats. You can change this property and grade one time with a handle alteration. However, you can always reset it with a balanced crank. So pretty much these cranks are going to allow us to alter the weapons. When they upgrade, it's all based off our stats, so I'm assuming if we have, higher technique or higher motivity, that's going to drive the upgrade. And then of course we have the opportunity to change it one time, or we can just reset it completely with a balanced crank. That's interesting. I don't think I have any kind of crank at this time. No motivity cranks, technique cranks, or advanced cranks. Okay, I'm all out of cranks.
A stargazer is a survival device used by the stalkers.
Okay.
It powers itself by accumulating and absorbing ergo spores in the air. The stalkers installed stargazers all across the city. Once they're recovered, we can put them to use.
So we still need to learn about who the actual stalkers are. And this ergo seems to be like an otherworldly substance, just like we saw the hidden moonstone, if you will. We're definitely using things from other worlds, if you will, and it's definitely not from an earthly origin. So maybe that's what caused the onset of all this technological advancement, but then also backfired on the humans once they began using it. Because she said ergo spores, which makes me think that the butterflies have something to do, or Sophia maybe has maybe more of a prominent role with the ergo, or the use of ergo. So that's really interesting. Let's ask about training now.
If you want to test your skills or try new techniques, head for the garden. The stalkers captured a puppet to use for training.
Okay, so there's a garden.
Look at me like that. Everyone hates puppets. I know whose side you're on.
Interesting, okay. Well, I didn't get to chest out my arm either, though. That's the problem. Let's see. What does my arm do? Puppet string. It's mostly, but okay, motivity and technique. A legion arm that can release a wire. It can be strung around an enemy to drag them toward you to move you toward them. Stalkers devise a tool that increases their mobility during combat with puppets. The wire instantly narrows the distance between one and one's enemy, but it cannot guarantee one's safety afterward. So you can press and hold the legion arm button to track an enemy. Dodge enables dodging after a hit, and then attack link. If you pull or wire trace an enemy and press the hold legion arm button, it will trigger a link attack. Let's just read that one more time. You pull or wire trace and press and hold the legion arm button. Okay. Interesting. We'll have to see that in action, won't we? I organize this place according to the rules, so don't move a thing. According to whose rules? Nothing, okay. Well, I have no clue where the heck that was. Okay, so... Oh, this is the one area I didn't check. Whoops. Fortunately, she forced us to actually interact with her, which is great. Okay, so we have a handful of people we can talk with here. Now, guess we could go that way. I'm assuming that's the garden for training, right? Looks like it. Yeah. This one can't fight back. How come I can't do my critical? Oh, there you go. Here's the thing. I need to redo the puppet string, right? So you lose it pretty quickly, and sadly I wasn't really able to actually get any usage out of it. Some tatas. Let's see. I could go oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. Now we're good. I have to hold it? I don't quite understand. Maybe it's just because these particular enemies don't move? I'm not entirely sure. We're not getting the full effects, it seems. We'll go ahead and sharpen our blade. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I understand just yet how to use that, but no worries. We'll go ahead and we will save, and then we'll head off to the main. I guess Elysian Boulevard. And then we'll explore a little further. So we've looked at Hotel Krat. It seems to be a mysterious place. Definitely the hub world for this area. Possibly, though, it might actually change or somehow be hiding a bigger mystery that kind of lets us in on what's really going on with the whole petrification disease, the paralysis in the city and things like that. Like what? Oh, the puppet frenzy. I mean, there's all kinds of things going on. So this little information tablet says, "Great fortune to all visitors, rest for all travelers, blessings to all friends." Alright, let's go fight something. I was gonna say, he's probably gonna... Oh, he didn't punch the door. He opened it this time. Good boy. He's learning. Some enemies become... Okay, but perfect guard can counter it. You can't dodge or guard fury attacks. So when they do a red attack... Okay. Maybe that's when you use the guard ability. Aside from that, you probably just press guard at the perfect timing to get the standard guard. That's probably what happens there. Again, excellent graphics. This game looks really nice, really fun to look at. Alright, we're in Elysian Boulevard entrance. Let's explore. Alright, so far just a bunch of dead dudes. So much for... Oh gosh.
Careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys.
Whoa. That was more like Spider-Man.
My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, huh? That was like Spider-Man. They were using their, I'm not sure if it was gauntlets or what, to be able to teleport that quickly. That was pretty cool. This is probably a Stargazer. So we'll go ahead and repair this Stargazer. That'll be our next save point. We've activated this one now, so we're good to go. We've got this one pathway here, and then of course we can drop down, probably for some... Oh, that guy's mad, some secrets. Alright. We're going to be real thorough in this playthrough. I mean, we only get to play it for a little bit until September, right? So let's have some fun with it. Let's try our L2. There it is. I do like that. I wonder how quickly our Legion arm can repair itself. Guess we'll find out, huh? I do like that. It's going to be great for enemies with low poise. Any enemy that has, you know, a decent amount of poise is probably not going to be affected so drastically by the puppet string. So we can't rely on that too heavily. Let's see if we can get in a sneak attack just for fun. Can they notice us from afar? So I'll go ahead and say right now that this is far superior to Steel Rising, which I did enjoy, but it was kind of riddled with flaws and bugs and kind of a fetch quest type gameplay, which I didn't really enjoy. But this game here is much more true to like a Souls-like formula. And I like it. I like it a lot. It just feels good. It feels right. So any fans...
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
Before the puppet frenzy. But anyways, as I was saying, in general, any fans of the series are absolutely going to love this game. It's solid. And of course it's got that lovely kind of like, I don't want to call it Victorian era, it might be a little bit later, but certainly a fun era to explore in a video game. And yes, I know I can sprint. Oh, okay, I was going to see what kind of range we had. Ooh, he has 2 attacks there. Gotta be more careful about that. Watch the bullet. Normally I like taking out the ranged fighter, but I mean his shots are so slow I can literally, in real life, probably catch that bullet. Alright, so normally I do like to take out the ranged fighters first so that I can then fight the melee ranged fighters, you know, kind of to my liking. This is our first chest. It looks like it has let's see, a Freemason type symbol on it. This is the LADA F-150 frame. I wish I could see it again. It looked like a Freemason type symbol. Oh, there it is again. Yeah, so yeah, certainly. I bet Geppetto is one of the Freemasons, and perhaps they started dabbling with this otherworldly power, and then it kind of went out of hand. But as per usual, we know that the Freemasons are pretty good at, you know, building, particularly, you know, actual structures and things like that. Not particularly, you know, not necessarily like items and trinkets and whatever, but definitely buildings, right? But anyways, that's where the masonry or Freemasons kind of, that whole terminology came about. But anyways, that's cool. So we picked up something that I'm not quite sure what it was. We got the clear ergo fragment. That's great. That's just lovely, is it not? It wants me to look at it. And for whatever reason, the new item won't go away. So, okay, I see it. Yes, I see it. And then oh, here we go. These are the frames right here. It's much heavier though. I don't think I can even... Oh, I can. I could technically change the equipment. Okay, so we have the Workshop Union lightweight frame. This absorbs physical damage. This item was made in the Puppet Workshop with the purpose of improving strength while limiting the weight increase as much as possible. However, its weight is significantly greater than the standard version. And then we have this one. A made-to-order item specific to LADA, the Puppet Parts Workshop. It has been in use for a long time, so despite being heavy, it is reliable. Physical damage reduction is much higher. I mean, I would say as long as I'm above 50% now. There I'm at 49. Well, let's see what above 50% does. Feels like it mostly just impacts the distance that we can, you know, dodge roll at. Maybe not the actual animation itself, but the distance, I mean, is significantly less, right? Because then if you go ahead and change that back, let's see. If I were to change that back, and now we're at 49% encumberment, I feel like we can go a little bit further. I guess we'll find out, huh? This is our first ladder. Alright, there's Ergo again. Ergo is life. So, I mean, they're certainly worshipping whatever this is. I need to look at that phrase again. Chamber of Machina Workshop. Aut viam invenium aut facium. Not quite sure what that means. Oh gosh. You sneaky little bastard. I wonder if I could just jump down there and maybe explore a bit. Someone's trying to shoot at me though, so we'll take care of that guy first. This is where I will actually head to the shooter first. The projectile or the ranged fighters are typically going to have much less health, so all you got to do is tap them once or twice, and then they're no longer a nuisance. That's why I like to take them out so quickly, because otherwise it's going to be a big problem. So we got something called a star fragment. I'll check that out in just a moment. This is probably how we can lower a ladder. Very nice. Maybe this is something of a shortcut. Yeah, I'd say it is. Let's go with that. That's probably the star gauge that I raised. And I must have been walking down this pathway then. Okay. Let's take a look at the items that we just got though. Star fragment, a meteor fragment that can be found in different parts of Krot. It can be used at the Cracks Calling in front of a boss area to summon a specter. Star fragments cross dimensions to grant human wishes. If you wish for it desperately enough, they may be able to summon someone who wants to help save this world. So is there any kind of like multiplayer aspect to this game? Or is it going to be like an NPC that you can summon? I'm interested. Also, I wonder how closely it sticks to the actual lore, if you will. I'm honestly not too familiar with Pinocchio aside from the Disney movie that I saw all those years ago, so I wonder. We got another urgent repair tool. It definitely counts. You know, this is one of those games that is going to reward your exploration. So it's always good to be inquisitive and search around. Gemini said he was going to talk to us, so I wonder what he has to say. There you go. Get the critical, and he's dead. We got a purification ampule and some more star fragments. Purification ampules remove attribute status elements, so maybe if we are afflicted with electricity or acid or something of the like, we can remove it with that, so that's pretty cool. Nothing around the corner, so we're good to go. That was supposed to be a bigger guy. I totally whiffed my Fable art, but that's okay. Still haven't got the distance down on that just yet. Surprised there's not another ambush. Seems a little easy. There it is. I was anticipating the ambush. And there's the other one. Very nice. We are completely covered in oil now, so that's always good. Got another throwing cell. You know what I will do is, because this is a demo, I'll allow myself to use such things. Throwing cells and the like. Alright, good job. We're making some nice progress here. We have a shooter off on the distance, and then we have this guy. He's going to be a little stronger probably. He's got a neat little weapon. More star fragments. Okay, they're just handing them to us at this point. There we go. Easy peasy. Watch this side for the ambush. Looks like we're good to go. Alright, so we have some precarious walking to do over here. And a nice little ladder we can drop down as well. And a ladder we can go up. So we have a handful of pathways. We're going to go this way first. I'm going to carefully navigate this area. Golly, they do not play with that. That's electric blitz abrasive. I don't think if I was moving towards the wall, I'm pretty sure I would have fallen off. So that's pretty scary. Down here we have a pathway I don't think I've explored. It looks like there's an item down there, so we'll definitely check that out. But there's also an item just around this corner here. We'll go ahead and grab this. It's always easy to anticipate the ambushes. They're always going to try and come at you from weird angles. Got a sharp pipe. I hear whispering. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's just like a javelin type item that can be thrown. It passes through the enemy and inflicts piercing damage. Whoa, some throwable items weapons boast great destructive power on their own. When combined with the strength of puppets, nothing more needs to be said. Let's just see if we can get it closer. What is this whispering? Man, I know I'm not crazy. Well, let's not say that, but I know that I heard something. I swear I can hear something. We've got this area up here, which I believe is probably the intended path, and then we can go down. We've been doing a lot of rooftop exploration, which is one of my favorite things to do in Souls-like games. We will be sure to head back up though, but there was an item that I would like to grab. None of these doors can be interacted with, that's fine. This is not a shortcut, okay. So the puppets were the ones talking. A Fable Catalyst, and a hidden moonstone for further upgrading our weapon. There's a shortcut. A dim ergo fragment. And that looks like a nice little shortcut for us. Is this dude alive? Oh, that means I killed him. Okay, good. Ah, yeah, I remember where we're at now. This is the very beginning. Okay, perfect. So now we've opened up the shortcut. We can return up to the rooftops. Do some more exploration. Our puppet string doesn't seem to repair itself. And that's interesting. I guess that only repairs itself once we go to a Stargazer. Not entirely sure how to replenish the Legion arm yet. But it's not very forgiving. I heard like a cat or something. That was weird. I'm gonna see something. Okay. Nope. No platforming. No platforming shenanigans here. Somebody... Oh, you. Not cool. That hurt pretty bad, actually. That was an ambush I was not expecting. Okay, so we know there's a bunch of people. Might even be some on the rooftops. See if he can see me. Yep, he can. But we have iframes. You, sir, have an infinite amount of these things, don't you? And you're accurate, too. That's no fun. I got another star fragment. Ah, you. No, I heard somebody. But I was really looking at the at the rooftop, if I'm being honest. There's our little friend. There you go. Take this guy out. There you go. Now we just need to take out your friend, sir, because I'm quite annoyed with you throwing stuff. Other than maybe throwing more projectiles, I don't know if there's a way for me to get him from here. That's fine. Definitely can't get him from here, but I'm sure we'll be able to get him soon. The Legion magazine, I think, is what replenishes our Legion arm. Alright, let's carefully navigate this area. So there is a sort of plunge attack, if you will. Hey, friend. These guys are weak. They're certainly weak. And I don't mind. I'm not complaining. The Frozen Man's Letter. My Louise, Charlotte, my treasure. I can't hear anything. I think the streets... Is that what it is? My Lois. Charlotte, my treasure. I can't hear anything. I think the streets are already dead. Nothing but silence. I assume that I too will become just another petrified corpse soon. I still remember the sound of your singing voice and the sight of Charlotte looking at picture books. I miss all of it. The best thing I did when I was alive was send you and Charlotte to the cathedral for shelter. I wish this nightmare was all over. If only you and the kid could come back, but I guess now it's impossible. I love you, Lois. Lois? I pray that you're safe there. Lois. And then we also got, it looks like we got another gesture as well. Remembrance. Perform the remembrance gesture. In the face of loss, sometimes even a saint's words cannot provide solace. Nevertheless, one remains courteous. That's cool. So at least now we know where the letters are too. Those are just collectibles. Okay, cool. Ah, I like it. We got a ton more star fragments. I guess they really want us to use this for the demo, right? And perhaps we will. Perhaps we will. That means there's people out here. We hear the puppets chatting. Nobody on the rooftops, because now I'm going to start looking up a little bit more. I didn't anticipate they're going to be that smart. You, sir, are not smart, though. But you are dead, and that's fine. Fine by me. Got a big boy over there. Curious. Big guy. He fights like the parade master, actually. Fights exactly like the parade master. There you go. He dies like the parade master, too. The throwing cell and a star fragment. Okay. Let's open up this chest. Certainly has the Freemason symbols and stuff on it. A life amulet. Can be equipped from the menu. Alright. Well, not that we already have, you know, slightly over encumbered, but hey. Amulets. You can carry 2 at a time. I'm assuming they're like rings. Increases max HP. This is the life amulet. It does weigh quite a bit too. An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Information and memories that are useful for movement can be imprinted on the symbol to draw out special powers. This looks like the Vitruvian Man, though. The slightest blink is enough to make a puppet move. Puppets do not have life, but it is enough to move them. Okay. I mean, now we're only heavier, right? But it's fine. This is fine. Let's not drop down there just yet. I'm sure there'll be an area where you should or could drop down. We've got the merchant over there. Let me take another peek down there. I'm just interested. That's probably instant death, so yeah, we're not going to risk it. But what we can do is replenish our little pulses, that's for sure. Talk with Gemini, cool.
Are you? You are. Finally, someone is talking to me. I'm Gemini, your friendly puppet guide. Or friendly guide puppet? I don't know, one of those. I'm also a friend of Sophia's. Last time I woke up, Sophia was there because she woke me up. But I'm sure there are still other memories in there. Sorry. Must be the shock. Bear with me, and I'll do my best to guide you.
Interesting. Okay. I can't level up at these anymore. That's interesting. Teleport to another stargazer. You can transfer from one stargazer to another. You can only travel to those you have activated. Stargazers and areas with an event will be marked with a hint. Inside the house on Elysian Boulevard. Oh, you can always go to Hotel Krat. Okay, Krot. We're gonna go there because I would just like to test this little mechanic out. So we can teleport to Hotel Krat. Maybe we can level up with Sophia, because it looks like we're no longer able to level up at the Stargazers. I'm still interested as to who the stalkers are. Nice. Love the animations.
I'll use my power to help you.
Sure will. You know, I'm going to actually use whatever other ergo items I have. That should be sufficient, right? Maybe to level up one more time. I'm going straight power, man. I want to do some damage. And then we can go ahead and upgrade our weapon as well, I think.
I know my way around a weapon.
Eugenia?
Want me to look at something?
Yes, please. Need you to upgrade my weapon. Ooh, I need 2. Wow, okay, never mind. I stand corrected. So now we can go ahead and teleport. And it knew exactly, I guess, where to go. It probably either links to the Stargazer you teleported from or the one you most recently found. I wonder which one it is. Oh no. No one seemed to realize that they were also puppets. So pretty much what happened is when the puppets went to a frenzy, everyone was saying, oh, the police, and the military will help us, but they were also puppets. So everybody went crazy. There was nobody to really help them. Again, heavy reliance on this newfound technology probably wasn't the best thing. Alright, so let's go to the merchant first before we continue. Not that I'm going to buy anything. I'm pretty much all tapped out. That looks like a shortcut. No, maybe from the other side we'll be able to reach him. I like this guy.
I didn't know anyone was alive out here.
I just saw you a few minutes ago.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm not a burglar. I'm just crashing in an abandoned house for a while.
You're a squatter.
Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble. We survivors need to look out for each other. For your information, I didn't steal this.
I don't believe you. So we have attribute resistance ampule. Increases attribute resistance. Oh, it enhances resistance to overheat, electric, shock, decay, and contamination. That's interesting. A robust defensive position is sometimes better than attacking. I disagree, but the resistance ampule was developed to raise puppets' tolerance towards abnormal statuses. Here's a Legion magazine. And the electric coil stick head. What is this exactly? Huh? Oh, it's like a stun baton or something. Electric coil stick head. It's a blunt type attack. Primarily slash and slash, I guess. D technique, but B advance. Okay. Advance is possibly, again, like I'm thinking like any kind of status attributes. Interesting. Gently increases electric blitz attack. Jump and powerfully strike downward at the enemy. The head of a blunt weapon made by Vanini Company to destroy puppets. Oh, that's why. It's probably going to have... So puppets are probably weak to electricity, which is why they offered the abrasive before the parade boss. Humans have always... the coil releases a powerful current that causes lethal damage to puppets. Humans have always feared anything that excels beyond them. Puppets were already their loyal servants, but humans have created a new natural enemy that is sure to attack their weaknesses. The handle of a blunt weapon made by Vanini Company... much effort went to the handle's installation for the sake of the user's safety. That powerful electric blitz was clearly effective in killing puppets, however its inventor failed to realize that it was also effective on humans. That's cool.
For your information.
Actually, what can I sell? I can get rid of some stuff, right? What is worth the most to you? Can you imagine if I sold that? That'd be terrible. I'm not going to sell any of this stuff. I'll come back, Mr. Merchant. I'll come back and I'll purchase that just for fun. Remember, the first merchant actually sold the remaining starting class weapons too. There's somebody over there, always. That means... You can always tell, it was just too easy, right? He wasn't even facing the right direction, so it's pretty clear that that's going to be an ambush, right? I wish that it did more damage, but I was actually shocked to see that the throwing ampules, or whatever they're called, they don't do a ton of damage. 2 light strikes are far superior to that. Let's see, nobody over here. What is this? Looks like a way for me to... Oh, I don't know if that's a way for me to drop down, but there's definitely something down there. Another box. So we'll need to find a way down. I'm not sure how to get down safely, but there's certainly some goodies down there.
Wait, I can sense something strange. Jeepers. Is that a butterfly?
Maybe. Alright, let me kill everything in the way first, because, So so Gemini is pretty much referring to something he's sensing here. Landmark guide number 2. Oh, wow. I totally thought I dodged that. Okay, I can't actually make my way up here because it's like impossible. Okay, cool. Let's see what this note was all about. Here are the cats, all the stray cats. Venini's Crot Landmark Guide 2. This month's attraction, the Alchemist Bridge. The Alchemist Bridge is the bridge on Elysian Boulevard and the main way to Crot City Hall. The Holy Ouroboros, the mark of the alchemist, is fittingly engraved into the bridge. This shows that the alchemists are not just a powerful privileged class, but have also donated tremendous amounts of money across the city. Thanks to the thriving culture of philanthropy in Crot, you can find areas with names of prominent figures. It's like the city's motto, the citizens are the owners of the city. The most widely known attraction is Rosa Isabel Street. It's named after the cultural sponsor, Lady Isabel Monad. But if you think about how the lady is married to the leader of the alchemists, Valentinus, you'll think twice about who really is in control of Crot. The union of Crot's old families and the organization of alchemists is shown in this symbolic form. Given that the sacred Ouroboros mark is engraved on City Hall as well, it's obvious who owns the city of Crot. Rating 3 out of 5. A good place to learn about Crot's beginnings and its essence. Reporter Medoro. This guide was made with the support of the Venini Company, but may not reflect the company's opinions. Cats are mad. Okay, so we got this path over here. Oh. Let's go ahead and follow that. I'm sure that's obviously scripted, but it's wanting me to find something. What you got for me? What are you trying to show me, Brosif? All the items that are around here? I don't really know what it's trying to show me other than things that I definitely noticed, but... The Dimensional Butterfly. Occasionally, a dimensional butterfly will appear in parts of Crot. Monad's lamp can detect the butterfly and lights up red to point at its location. When the character is near the hiding butterfly, it will appear. After a certain amount of time, the butterfly will disappear into another dimension. Kill it to get useful materials. Well, I'll be damned. Because I certainly didn't know to kill it. That's not fair. I thought it was leading me to other items. Well, that sucks. I would have loved to kill it. There's the ladder. That's probably how we progress forward. Okay, so at least now we know how to go down. That is really frustrating, though. I could have killed it. I knew that it had a hitbox because it actually pushed me, but even so. That's annoying, isn't it? That is very annoying. What is this? Probably a new enemy type. Oh, ow. Sir. That hurts. You and your poise. Whew, okay, that was no fun. A Radiant Ergo Fragment. That really hurt, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, those are like proximity mines, if you will. Definitely need to use those to my advantage. Oh, that didn't hurt it. Now I know there was a chest around here somewhere. Oh gosh, Resident Evil style. Remember, it's got 2 attacks. Ow. We traded there, but that's fine. Star fragments. Well, that was, you know, unexpected. Cool that they came out of the window, though. I like that. Not sure how else to deal with those from afar. I guess we could throw some cogs or something. Well, yeah, that hurt. The guy in the white suit was a pain. Workshop Union Standard Insulation Converter. Okay, it weighs a little more, but it gives me better everything reduction. Enhances resistance to electric shock. I mean, I'm fine with it. At this point, we're getting heavier and heavier. I don't care. I'm over it. Is there anything we can do to get inside of here? No. And no. Is there a way to set them off? We'll go ahead and sharpen our weapon. Alright, nowhere else to go from here. So we do have these enemies. Obviously, I'm not going to attack them from afar. If I don't have to trigger them, I won't. We have this other, whatchamacallit right here. It's fine. I was hoping to get more than one. That's okay. Charged R2 to take this guy out. There you go. Well, I tried to be crafty, and that's what that got me. Legion Magazine. So there's the second staircase. We'll climb up that here shortly. I'm frustrated. I want to kill that that butterfly now. Who would have thunk that that was a enemy we could defeat? A crystal lizard, if you will. Are you gonna strike me, sir? He was just kind of running at me like he's never going to hit me. I feel like this water here might amplify the electricity, so I'm not gonna mess with that either. Another hidden moonstone. At least we'll be able to upgrade our weapon next time we get to a stargazer. At this point, the puppet string is most useful for activating traps from afar. If I'm being honest. Should have anticipated that. Should have known. That's alright. Another star fragment. They really want me to summon either an NPC helper or possibly other player character. I don't know. I thought this was just a single player type experience. Can't do anything there. Alright. Time to return to the rooftops. We've done a pretty thorough exploration here, so I'm pretty happy with it. This probably can't be opened from this side. Does that hurt me? Let me check. Oh. No, it doesn't. Okay. And we can head this way. Go back up. I see something. A path. An alleyway that I may not have checked. Nope. There's nothing there. Alright, let's head back up and remind ourselves to kill any butterfly we see, especially the red ones. Those are crystal lizards, essentially. Oh, what's this? Warning, petrification disease quarantine zone, no trespassers. Everyone's a patient or a lunatic. Do not speak to them. Well, that's not good. There's somebody. She said, "Oh, my poor baby." Who's this? I can go down this way, or I can start crawling around here. I think I'm gonna do some of this, some of my own platforming.
Oh. This must be your first time in the petrification disease quarantine zone. For most people, this is their last stop. You are a good Samaritan for coming all the way here. Kind one, may I ask you a favor? My family took my baby from me and sent me here. They said it was for my own good, but it was heartless just the same. A baby must be with its mother. Please go to Krat City Hall and bring me my baby. Please go to Krat City Hall and bring me my baby. Thank you so much, kind one. I can finally see my sweet Elena's face again. Please hurry. Hard scales spreading across my eyes. Before I lose my sight, please.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out? I hope everybody's safe.
That's pretty dark. I like it though. Side quests.
Hoping is all I can do. Please find my baby at City Hall.
Alright, well that's at least a side quest for us to definitely consider. Let's see, there probably isn't anything down here. So we need to look for windows with silhouettes in them. That's how we know there's a possible side quest. So we'll go ahead and safely come down here. Don't want to take any fall damage. I don't really have any heals. We might be coming up on a nice fight here, and even though I was just a few paces away from our save, you know how we do. Ah, double up. Okay, nice. Try this then, sir. See how tough you are. I'm dead. Ooh, he got me. He got me good. Lie or die. Darn it. The bastards have teamed up with the workshop and the alchemists of the Isle. A rising force. Oh, darn it. The thing about those cutscenes, or I'm sorry, those tips in between the loading screens or whatever, the funny thing is, nowadays, they're so short because the consoles can just generate them so quickly that it's almost impossible to read them. So I wish there was a way to, like, you know, once it had been loaded in, you could press X to actually skip it so you can actually read them, because it's really hard actually to read them nowadays. Lovely. I tried to be smart about it, but nope, he still got me. Maybe that butterfly will come back. There you go. I'm being hopeful, but it could happen. Oh, I'm gonna get you now, buddy. Why is it so strong? Stronger than any enemy. Got a hidden moonstone. Well, that's exciting. I gotta do something funny. Nope, that wasn't funny at all. Seriously, bro. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. I was really hoping to get the drop on him. The game wants to be more clever than you, though. That's the thing. It's like, you can't be smarter than me. Well, darn. Okay, so we'll need to retrieve our, what is it, our ergo proxies. Our ergo. Everybody's spoken to this poor lady. I'll get your baby back. Crot City Hall.
Wait a minute.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that had been triggered and it didn't somehow stop. That's pretty cool. You can actually slide down if you just hold circle. That's great. Alright, big guy. It's you and me. Oh. Oh my, he's strong. Okay. That's the good old police with their batons doing their thing. We'll have to take that guy. He reminds me of the character from We Happy Few, the titular flagship character. Alright, here goes. Let's try not to die again, huh? Dang it. Looks like the projectile dudes or the ranged fighters just don't move, so I mean that's fine with that. They want to be simple. Makes it a bit easier. You know, we really don't have to fight the rest of these enemies. Good thing is that the crystal lizards do actually come back. That's fantastic, actually. Good thing is we're also right next to our save point, so even better. Alright, let's figure out how to fight this guy. Shall we? Shan't we? Okay. Now, the dude's strong. I feel strong. Oh gosh. No way. Oh, you know what I didn't use? I didn't use my puppet string, and that could have definitely ended the fight. Or any throwable, but I didn't really want to use throwables. Wow. That enemy is a lot tougher than he needs to be. You know, again, I want to say that the strafing is limited to strafing, you know, and I say that because you don't really have the ability to dodge roll if you're locked on, which is really interesting if you think about it. But we'll be fine this time. Alright, let's do this. Hello, friend. We'll be sure to use our puppet string this go round. And avoid the rain of throwables from above. Alright, here goes. Attempt number 18. Mrs. Potts. Come on, big guy. I see ya. Okay. Nice and easy. Ow, ow. Good gravy. We got the police baton head, and I guess I'm assuming that's the entire weapon, but good gosh, that was not fun at all. Let's see. We got the equipment. Yeah, police baton head and handle. It has much better scaling with motivity, which we know is strength. But gosh, that's an annoying weapon, isn't it? Gather your strength for a bit forward slash. Temporarily increase your attack for the next hit. A head from the self-defense batons used by Crop Police. The hard cudgel can be used to bash all kinds of puppets. After the violent protest with the factory labor union, it became customary for police batons and Crot to be painted black. The reason should not need explanation. We've got another description for the handle. The grooved lines make for a firm grip. It can be assembled with any blade. Do not ever rob a police officer's home. You won't go to prison. It's a one-way ticket to the sewers with a head busted in by a police baton. Facts. Okay, well, okay. I feel better. I wonder if that enemy respawns. I am sure he does. Warning, petrification disease quarantine zone, no trespassers. Alright. A torn doodle. It itches. Peel the skin and there's blue blood. Blood, blood. Pretty cocoon. Blue angel. Joyful appetite. Blue death. What a feast. Death, death, and death. I'm alive. It itches. You know what I'm thinking? It said, peel the skin and there's blue blood. A pretty cocoon. A blue angel. That is very reminiscent of the blue butterflies. So what if the energy, from the hidden moonstones that came down and fell down from the sky, the hidden moonstones may very well have been coming from an otherworldly source. Perhaps the Ergo then was simply an organism, right, that came from this other world, possibly the moon or whatever. And now it's caused this disease that creates petrification on people. And inside of them, then once the spores kind of hatch, then now these blue, what we think are butterfly-type enemies come alive. That's insane. That could very well be the story behind it all, if you will. Hey, friend. This dude looks a little more chipper than most. What does that mean? Okay, that's what that means. Okay. That little sound effect means I've replenished some good stuff. I've replenished a charge. Okay, I wasn't sure. Very loud noise. Alright, looks like we have our shortcut now. I'm assuming that's if we want to bypass the big guy, huh? I ain't afraid of him. Whoa, okay. Maybe him. Oh, really? You've got all kinds of poise, my friend. Much more than your little weak friends. We got an urgent repair tool, which reminds me. Okay. Let's go through this door here. Hopefully we can replenish another charge here in this next battle. Or maybe even reach another Stargazer, because at this point it looks like we're going to go to the top. Maybe we'll come full circle to where that merchant is. Oh, whoops. Yes, please. These old elevators. Something of a mystery. Yep, we've come full circle.
For your information, I didn't steal this.
I don't believe you. Not one bit. I don't believe you one bit, sir. Alright, cool. So now I feel like much more confident. You know, I'm curious. If I can simply take this elevator down, then we gotta be led to the next area, right? There we go. And then I'm assuming this door will open. Nothing behind, okay. Yes. Oh no, there's two. Why are there two of them? Darn it. Darn you. Okay, well, it caught me off guard. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I wasn't really expecting all that. So we can go ahead and open this door. Oh, wow. Purge the puppets. Well, that's not very nice. The puppets who served you, who you created. That is not very nice at all. All puppets will be destroyed.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for!
Purge puppets. Alright, we got somebody here. He doesn't look like we can lock onto him though, so it's definitely a scene.
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? You're their maker, practically their father! You and the alchemist scheming together. Tell me the truth! What's your problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait. I know you. Or more like, I know what you are. You're the devil's puppet.
Uh-oh.
You can't sneak past me. Die!
Nice, a humanoid fight now. I love it. Ah, okay. Okay. He's swinging really big, so we're gonna have to play smart here. He's got all kinds of poise, though. 3 hits, okay. He's fast, so we can't really depend too much on staggering him either. He can lock on really well too, that's the problem.
String you up on the bridge.
Can try.
This time it's
Darn it.
destroyed for sure.
That was cool. That was our fight with the Mad Donkey, which is really neat because that certainly has a tie to Pinocchio and its kind of lore, if you will. Remember that the boys would slowly become donkeys as they were part of that like carnival, that one fair. I forget exactly what it was, but definitely have to brush up on that. That's very interesting. Very, very cool. So we're fighting with the Mad Donkey right now, who is desperately trying to, I guess, attack Geppetto, who's maybe protected or locked in that carriage. And we're just trying to do our thing. One there. Okay, well, you know what? Come at me, bro. Let's see how far they can pursue. They stopped. Good. This fight is he's pretty tough. I mean, he's got a lot of damage resistance, and yeah, he ain't happy.
You can't sneak past me. Die! both, then string you up on the
There you
bridge.
go. Not bad. Really, bro? I'm tanking this. There you go. Get out of here, mad donkey. First try. Just kidding. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Is this Geppetto? Probably never killed a human before.
Finally, we meet, son.
Wow.
It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this. I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets after all. I should take responsibility as their maker. But in order for me to do that, I need to take care of the puppets at City Hall. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful.
Whoa, we got a bunch of cool stuff. Nice. Okay, let's talk with Geppetto and see what else we got.
I want to hear all about your experiences. But now isn't a good time. Use the Stalker's key to open the bridge door. Then get rid of the frenzied puppets that have seized City Hall. We'll catch up at Hotel Krat when you're done. I want to hear. Use the slow catch up.
Easy does it. Let's go ahead and check our inventory. We got a handful of new items, so really excited to see what exactly those are. Resistance ampules. Okay, nothing special there. Nothing. We didn't get an enhancement material from our friend. That's fine. We got some star fragments though. More moonstone. There you go. Enigma assembly tool. A tool that can assemble and disassemble a weapon's blade and handle. That's great. Weapon assembly is available through stargazers and Eugenie. When dealing with a non-human enemy, it was necessary to do away with common sense. The workshop and the stalkers assembled various blades and handles, focusing on making the greatest weapons. Okay, great. So we can use this. We've got a handful of weapons here. Blades and handles. We've got our Legion arms. We've got this equipped. Okay, so nothing new there. Our amulet. Oh yes, our costume. The Mad Donkey's hunting apparel. The hunting apparel of the Mad Donkey. It reeks of brutal violence. The madman who was now terminally ill no longer feared puppets or the petrification disease. He simply wanted to know the truth, the reason for his colleagues' bloodshed. We're certainly going to wear that. I mean, are you kidding me? The mask worn by the Mad Donkey. It is the mask of one blindly seeking the truth. The madman wanted to find the real truth. Blinded by his stubbornness, he failed to see the approach of death. That is insane. This is going to be so good. I cannot wait. Okay. September 19th. Can't come soon enough. I tell you. Look at that, guys. That looks fantastic. Looks so good. Okay, can't go through there. Can't break through those. Just gonna use the Stalker's key, I guess, to go through here, but let's grab this item first. It always rewards, you know, these games, if they're well done, always reward exploration, so never rush. So here's the Krat City Hall key. I'm assuming this is the Stalker's Key he was referring to. Looks like no friends, so no no puppet friends here to attack us. They are right down there, though. We'll go ahead and use the Stargazer.
So about that weapon assembly tool you were talking about. If you find any more weapons, let's try using them here.
Assemble weapons. Assemble weapons through Eugenie at the hotel or at the Stargazers in different areas. Separate your weapons into blade and handle and assemble them into new weapons that match your character's battle style. A weapon's features can be decided by the handle and blade combo. Ooh. So I wonder if it's free to disassemble, let me know. The guard parry, I can't, for the life of me can't do, so. Rush smash, what does that do again? Jump and powerfully strike downward. Gather your strength for a big forward slash. Well, let's do it. Let's change the pommel, yeah? That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. I want to change the handle, though. That is so cool. Okay. How do I... Is that done? Am I done? Do you wish to assemble these? Sure, why not? That's so cool. I can also disassemble these, or I can just keep them. New weapon assemble. I can just assemble a brand new one, I suppose. Like, for example, I could make this and combine it with this. That doesn't seem to cost anything either. It did unequip the weapon, so I mean, that's fine, but that's so cool. Okay, so now let's go here and equip our weapon. That's great. Let's just see, I mean, what it does now. Nice. That's like charge for a little bit more oompage. The funny thing is it seemed to completely change the weapon's moveset. That's crazy. Huh, that completely changed the moveset of the weapon. It made a an entirely different weapon out of my rapier. So that, at least then we know what it's capable of, right? That is so cool. I love that. That's an excellent little mechanic they got there. Now we're back, right? There it is. Okay. Much more rapier style. I'm assuming that was probably the moveset for the saber, which makes a lot more sense. Oh, we got the dim Urgle fragment. There's a lot of these geniuses over here. Oh, and they're all coming towards me. That's just great. These guys are a lot stronger than I like. Lovely. Okay, wow. Everybody just back up for a second. That'd be nice. Alright, so I guess in general, I think that's an excellent stopping point. We're going to stop right here. This is going to be part 2 of the Lies of P demo. So far, I mean, this is just a sprawling adventure. It keeps going and going. I can't wait to see what happens next. I hope you guys are also enjoying it. So far, we have not only defeated the Parade Master, but we saved Geppetto, and now we're on the way to save City Hall after defeating the Mad Donkey. So I'm really excited to see what happens next. Hope to catch you guys there as well. If you like content like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and content. It helps the channel out immensely. And until next time, it's the Inhuman One, signing out.